Welcome back to Kaliana Yoga. Today's class is a full body yoga stretch for stiff muscles. So go ahead and click the subscribe button, roll out your mat, and let's get started. Beginning in child's pose, separate your knees slightly, send your hips back, reach your arms forward, and let your forehead gently rest on your mat. Notice the areas of your body that are lifting, lengthening off your yoga mat, and those that are grounded, sinking deeper and deeper into this pose. Find a giant inhale through your nose, exhale out the mouth. As you trust yourself to close your eyes, focus your breath on the lower half of your body as you let it flow naturally, exhaling through the fingertips, letting them inch a little bit further towards the front of your mat. Notice your spine slightly elongating as you hold this pose and let go of your breath. With your next inhale, go ahead and walk your fingertips off to one corner of your mat. I'll go to the left side of my yoga mat and breathe into the right side body. So you're creating just a slight arch. Keep reaching through the fingertips, lengthening in the right side. Don't forget to find that breath. And then mindfully walk the hands back through center, off to the right corner of the mat, breathing deep into the left side body, lengthening through the rib cage, sinking the hips closer and closer to the heels back behind you, feeling opposition in the stretch. Go ahead and walk your hands back through center. We're going to go a little bit further in this stretch. As you keep your fingertips grounded, lift your wrists up off the yoga mat. So keeping those fingers down, exhale, lower the whole hand, and then stretch a little bit further, a couple more times. Inhale, lifting the wrists, and exhale, releasing back down. Inhale, reaching a little bit further. Exhale, coming back. Finding tabletop, shoulders in line with the wrists. Breathe as you curl the toes under, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Pedaling through the knees, lifting a heel, bending a knee. Just moving organically, what feels best for you as you flow your inhales and exhales audibly. Feeling good as you get those kinks out. Breathing deep in this downward facing dog. Palms strong. Start to walk the hands back towards the feet, just enough so the right hand can reach towards the left ankle. So you're kind of twisting in this downward facing dog. Just the right hand to the left ankle, the left hand still down for support. Gazing up and under the armpit. Just go where you can today. Exhale, changing sides. Bring the right hand back through center and walk the left hand back to meet the right ankle, twisting downward facing dog. Coming back through center. Pressing through the palms, a deeper inhale and exhale, and then come on down. I'll find plank pose. You can be on or off the knees. Just lower your body down, elbows into the ribs. press through the palms, upward facing dog. So shoulders melt down away from the ears. Inhale, lift your chest up. Keep your hips down. Just find that arch in the back. Pressing as much as you can, but just go where it feels comfortable for you to get a little edgy in that posture. And then exhale, come onto the forearms for sphinx pose. Keep exhaling the shoulders away from the ears. And then go ahead, just drop the head, let the neck hang, chin towards your chest. Palms flat on the yoga mat, fingers wide. Inhale, slowly lift the head up as you keep pressing the forearms down. Exhale, release, come onto your palms, use your strength, coming through to a seated position. You can be sitting on your bum or come onto your shins. I'll stay on my shins like this. And once you're there, inhale, sweep the right arm all the way up over your head. Breathe into the right side. You can gaze down off the left shoulder or up into the palm, your choice. Feeling the length from your fingertips to the ground. Exhale, come slowly back, and then through center, change sides. Mindfully pay attention to those fingertips as you reach them, painting over your head, just imagining that line like a rainbow, swaying all the way off to the opposite side of the room. Great, now come back through center. Taking your hands, clasp them together and place them behind your head like a pillow, elbows wide. Inhale, arch your back by pressing your heart up and forward, lifting your chin. Next, clasp your hands at your low back and gently pull away from your low back as you bring the shoulders continuously down. If you can't clasp your fingers here, that's okay. Maybe you just grab onto your wrists or just place them toward the back behind you. Exhale, shake it out, release. Inhale, just pass through downward facing dog. So again, lift the hips high, stretching out the backs of the legs, heels down towards the earth. From downward facing dog, energetically lift the right leg as we're going to step it through to a nice low, kneeling, humble warrior. So as the right foot is forward at a 90-degree angle from the knee, gently bring the left knee down. Take an inhale and exhale. You can keep your fingertips right where they are. If you need a little bit further of an edgy stretch, come onto your forearms or come even lower, bringing the crown of the head towards the yoga mat. But if you just want to stay in this lunge with the legs and keep your hands connected to the earth and your chest up, that's fine too. Find your deep inhales and exhales, allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper. Inhale, come up with the chest, and then go ahead and find half-seated splits. So sending your hips slightly back towards the heel, stretch that front right leg, forehead towards the front knee, flex through the front right toes. That's it. Come forward through the lunge, passing into downward facing dog. Once again, hips are high. Lift the left leg now. So grateful that we have the second side to stretch and breathe and feel. Step the left foot forward, lunging 90 degrees with that leg. Drop the back right knee. If you need support under the back knee, you can always place a pillow. For now, breathe into the stretch. If you'd like to go further, you know where you can find it on the forearms, breathing lower and lower as you deepen the stretch. Just reminding yourself you can do hard things. Gently come up onto the fingertips. Move the torso up and back for half-seated splits. So sending the energy of the hips backwards. Straighten the left leg. Flex energy through the left foot. Forehead towards that front knee. Go as far as you can breathe through it today. May not look like my posture, and that's okay. Breathing steady and strong. Passing through center again, find that lunge and your hands downward facing dog. Transition now down to seated. We'll find seated spinal twist. So I'm going to start extending the legs out in front, nice and straight. Then go ahead and bend the left knee so the left foot is in line with the right thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Plant the left hand back behind you like a kickstand. Inhale the right arm up and over so the right elbow hooks outside the left knee. Right elbow outside left knee. Gaze off the back left shoulder. Twisting, so good for the digestive system. Find your breath. Continue to sit up tall in the sit bones. Exhale, come through center, change sides. Notice that you're continuously bringing the energy into the feet. Right knee bends, left elbow hooks, gaze off the back right shoulder as you're prepping with that right hand. Hug the belly in, twist a little deeper. That's it. Exhale, release, come back through center. Flexing both feet towards your face. Inhale, reach up with the arms. Exhale, fold forward towards the toes, ankles, knees, whatever you can find your hands touching. And then let your head go and melt your torso towards the thighs, your heart towards the ground, as far as your body can take today while taking those inhales and exhales deep. Feeling the length through the backs of the legs. Letting go with every exhale. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, lay all the way back. Laying down on your back, bend your knees, plant your feet, lift your hips for bridge pose, just a nice gentle back bend. Inhale, lift the hips up, plant your palms down, keep your chin tucked. Still breathing. If you need to go a little bit further in this pose, you can always clasp your hands under the body, getting a nice shoulder stretch. Energy through the bottoms of the feet. Keep lifting the hips a little bit further towards the ceiling. Exhale, release down one vertebrae at a time. Then inhale, hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself some love. Give yourself a hug, rock side to side, massaging the low spine. And then take both knees off to the right side of your mat. So both arms are straight to a T. Gaze off the left shoulder. Reclined spinal twist. Feeling the opposition as you just begin to let go in one of our final postures of this class. Let it feel good as you melt further and further with every exhale. Inhale, let the knees float through center just to change sides. So take them all the way off to the left. Arms long, chin off the right shoulder. Let the body sink in and allow gravity to take hold as you relax in this spinal twist. Inhale, let the knees come through center for this final posture. Bottoms of the feet together, knees splay open like butterfly wings. You can just let your palms relax wherever it feels right for you. I'll place one hand on my belly, one hand on my heart. Feel the rise and fall of the chest as you take a final inhale and exhale, closing this practice and relaxing on your back for this final pose. Stay here as long as you need, yogis. Closing the eyes, relaxing the body, the mind, and the breath. Releasing any stiffness that you may have had from throughout your days. And just noticing what areas of the body feel a little looser, lighter, and more free. Namaste. Thank you for practicing yoga with me today. Don't forget to click subscribe, and I'll see you in the next yoga video.